It is such a hot day. It was pretty cold and grey and miserable over the weekend, but it's absolutely scorching. I think it was yesterday afternoon. In the morning it was quite grey and miserable, but in the afternoon it started to get really hot, and it's really hot today. I'm sitting in the garden. I think it's about, what's the time? 6:15. Sun's beginning to go down. Just been sitting here reading my book. The last 2 days have been quite full on, really trying to sort the final things. I've been saying that for about 6 weeks. The final stages of this property purchase. It's just been crazy. I can't remember what I updated you with last. So when we were away 2 weeks ago, till that motorbike stops. When we were away 2 weeks ago, we got the news that the vendor had gone on holiday for 3 weeks, and he was supposed to be back last Thursday. I think I've told you this already. But in fact, he then didn't come back till Sunday. So I've been on the phone to people and sorting things out, and at the weekend I felt so anxious and so stressed. I was thinking, I get so many comments in the comments section that I'm like really calm, and I was thinking I need to do a video of when I'm really anxious. I was really overwhelmed with anxiety. I think I should have gone to the flat on Saturday afternoon, but I was thinking, oh, I should be here, I ought to be here, to look after everybody, and they didn't really need me. And as a result, I didn't get kind of chilled out and relaxed. I just really need to pace myself. And it was just kind of overwhelming. I couldn't really control it. But this morning, I still felt pretty anxious yesterday. But this morning, I woke up feeling really calm for some reason. I don't know why. The vendor has now responded with all the replies to the inquiries. The solicitor has been strange. She keeps telling me off for dropping into her office unannounced, but I'm not really dropping into her office. I'm taking documents that are signed. I don't think that's the same thing. I don't know. It stressed me out a bit. And then, like a couple of weeks ago, the mortgage people said, we're trying to get hold of your solicitor to say that this declaration of gift from your dad is fine. We can't get hold of her. Anyway, they were saying we need to, if we're going to respond to her in writing, she's got to have written to us. So I gave her the documents, and then I don't think she sent it off till yesterday. So there's been all these things that, she's been saying, oh, well, I haven't had this and I haven't had that, and other people are going, yes, you have, you need to approve it. And everybody's courses start on the 5th of September, so I really want them in at the latest at the weekend, which will be the 3rd of September. So she was saying, well, I think we can exchange on Thursday, it's Tuesday, then look to completing the following Wednesday. I was like, why can't we complete earlier? Why can't we give them notice? The mortgage people need 5 working days notice or something. So she said, oh, do you want me to tell them tomorrow then? Yes, I do. I didn't say it like that. I don't know, none of it makes any sense to me. So it's being hurried along, but I'm not going to have, I thought I was going to have like a month to get the house ready and sort out the garden. But maybe I can get the keys whenever a week's changed. So I might be able to get the keys on Thursday. That would be good. So just over a week then. But I have been reading my book, which is Last Dance in Havana, and it's also based in Bristol. And Darcy's been washing her sheets, so they're all hanging up in the garden. Got a nice fuchsia over there. and I'm just enjoying the last bit of evening sunlight. This is a bit of an unbelievable moment. I have been through such a roller coaster of emotions over the last week, which I will do another clip of and tell you all the events. But finally, I've got the keys. I can't believe it. After everything, it definitely wasn't just 10 weeks. It was, I don't know, 14, 15. Crazy. So this is the first time I'm going into the house after it's mine. Really exciting. Darcy doesn't want to go in until it's got all the furniture in it. So, I wish I'd done a clip yesterday of how I was feeling, because I was really very high emotions as well, but the other way, because it just seemed like everything was a disaster. I'll tell you all about it. And I can't believe the range of emotions that you go through, from like being in absolute pits despair to just, oh, I can't control myself with excitement, which is what I feel right now. Here we are inside now, and I will just flip the camera around and show you around. I'm actually using my phone because I turned my camera on and it said card's missing, so I've left my card in my computer, even though I did check my computer. Anyway, let's have a look around. It's full of spiders, by the way, because it's been empty for so long. So the stairs are there, and this is the living room. It's got a working fireplace, I think, and we're going to be able to put some sofas in here, maybe a TV, etc. Need to sort the garden out and get some nicer curtains up. And then through here there is a study, and what I'm going to do is, for cheaper rent, I'm going to rent this one out as a single room. There's a bathroom downstairs, and there's a really nice understairs cupboard. It's even got a light. There's the light switch. So it's got lots of paint pots in there at the moment, but I bought an ironing board and an iron. I don't know if students are going to iron their clothes, but anyway, toilet roll I bought as well. And I brought these chairs down. I need to construct them. And it's a nice kind of black and white kitchen. I bought, I've got to mend that blind, I can't pull it up at the moment, but I bought a black kettle and toaster. I've got them in Robert Dice and a cafetiere, and they said they've got them in ready for students going to uni, so that's quite appropriate. And there's a gas, hob and electric oven, and there's an extractor fan, and there's a few kitchen cupboards around. And then this will be a nice space. I bought a table on eBay, and there's 4 chairs in there. Right, let's go upstairs. So they've got quite kind of, hardy carpets, a little bit garish. So this is the biggest bedroom, and massive window. It's got an ensuite, let's find the light switch, toilet with a little sink. Pity there wasn't a shower in there, but anyway. And there is another quite big sized bedroom that you could get a double bed in. That's a lot of space there. And another bedroom that could fit a double bed as well. There's the roof of the kitchen there, and then you can't really see it, but there's quite a long garden, and I need to do some tidying up in the garden. Having the other flat unoccupied for a while has been a good practice run for this place, because I kind of don't feel too disorientated thinking, right, I must clean things up and I must make sure I bring a kettle and go and buy a strimmer from B&Q. And you can see the garden a bit better from here. I wonder if I could just switch it around. Here we go. So quite a long garden. There's a nice kind of patio area here, but yeah, definitely need to get the strimmer out on that. The next couple of days are going to be really fun, and then be able to get the tenancy agreements out to the tenants, get everybody settled in. So I'll tell you what's happening so far. Today is the 4th of September, and on the 2nd of September we finally exchanged and completed. We did it simultaneously. So I think I recorded a bit of me coming in with the keys for the first time, which was very exciting. Then yesterday, Saturday, we came down here and sorted out some bits and pieces like the heating. Ben turned the heating on. I hadn't worked out how to turn the hot water and heating on, so that's all working. And I had to take all the meter readings so that we start paying for the electricity and gas from when we owned it and not before or after. And I can't remember what else I did. I went to buy a strimmer and things for the garden. Some friends of ours came and brought a sofa that they are chucking out. So that's fine temporarily if the tenants don't want it when the new sofas arrive. I managed to get some brand new sofas that are perfect for a student house for about £360 for both sofas. So that's really cool. Everything is going to need a really thorough clean. I did do some hoovering on, so you can see the windows are a bit cloudy, on Friday night, and Ben's been sorting out some things like the door's not quite shutting properly, so he's been planing those, that's the word. Yesterday I also picked up this table. I ordered these chairs online, and in the picture that it had a table with them. I don't think I would have bought them if I'd realised they came without the table. So I think it was about £140 for the 4 chairs, but I just thought they looked quite good in here, or were going to look quite good in here with the kind of black and white theme. I think the builder missed a trick here. I think you're supposed to lay these nice rectangular tiles in a kind of, brick formation. But anyway, can't have everything, can you? It still looks neat. These blinds are quite cool, but the mechanism for rolling them up and down isn't working. Anyway, back to this table. Went onto eBay, and there was about half an hour left on this table. So I set my alarm, and the starting price was £4.95, and there'd been no bids. So I placed my bid with a maximum of £10 or something in the last 30 seconds. And I was the only person that bid. So £4.95. And it's an incredibly well constructed, really solid table, and the wood looks pretty similar to the legs of the chairs and a very similar shape. So that is very cool, and it's also extendable. So you can pull it apart and then there's a leaf that comes up. So that was a real bargain. I think it looks good as well. Then last night on the way home, I went to Tesco's. I was going to go to, what's it called, Home Bargains, but it was just closing. So I went to Tesco's, and of course they've got everything at the moment for students moving into student accommodation. I did get this toaster and kettle at Robert Dyer's the other day, but I've got a 12-piece dinner set. There's going to be 4 students in here, so that's 4 of everything. But in case they have guests or something, I've got another couple of each thing as well. And what I might do is lay all the things that I got for the kitchen out onto the table, do a little Tesco's homeware student house kit haul. That'd be a bit different from my channel, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's very exciting. This is why I've come to the house today. It's not early on a Sunday morning. It's still only 9:30, but all the appliances arrived. So we've got a dishwasher and a washing machine and a tumble dryer. And this tumble dryer is cool because it switches off once the clothes are dry, so that's going to be perfect for energy saving, etc. And I got really good deals on all of them, and it comes with kind of like an insurance package thing. My boiler's turning on again for some reason. And they do an annual come and clean all your appliances thing on that, which is perfect for the change around of the students. So once one lot of students is finished, they're going to come and like service them all for the next lot, which is really excellent. And we've got a fridge freezer, but I'm not allowed to turn it on for 4 hours because it's been in transit. It's a non-frost one, so if the students don't get round to defrosting it, it won't matter. You can get them to install dishwashers and washing machines and that kind of thing, but although all the outlet pipes and everything are ready, there isn't holes cut in the kind of divider there in the worktop and things like that. So I think Ben's going to come down later and sort that out, and then everything will be ready to go. And the only things I have to do then is get the wardrobes. So I've ordered sofas, as I mentioned, for here. Our friends who brought that sofa also brought this little 2.5 foot single bed, but I've ordered a 3 foot single bed, which can either go in there or upstairs. We've got 2 double bed bases. So there's this divan base, and that's 4.5 foot, just normal double bed size. And got this pine bed base. I bought some grey paint to maybe do a wood paint effect, but the walls are magnolia and the carpet's kind of brown, so at the moment I feel like it kind of matches, but I probably don't have time to paint a bed. And in this room, I think if whoever rents this room really does want a double bed, I might have to get hold of a 4 foot bed, because a 4.5 foot bed comes to kind of about here, which is still manageable, but I think it might be better if it was a 4 foot bed, give them a bit more space. Yeah, so wardrobes, I think I can put a wardrobe here, and then you could have like a dressing table or something there, desk or whatever, and same in here, I don't know, wardrobe there maybe. They can obviously move the furniture around afterwards to suit what they want. And then I need to get blinds for the windows and a bit nicer curtains, I think are required really. So we're getting there. I'd really like to have everything sorted by tomorrow night, but I don't think the sofas are arriving till Friday. So we'll just have to see. I've come back down to the house this evening. I should have done a little bit of a vlog earlier, because where I've been in between times is I've been to do this thing for Adam's exhibition as part of his masters, the No Limits thing. I might try and nick a bit of Adam's footage that he took, because he was recording the numbers and stuff. And also we're doing another performance on Tuesday night, so I might do a little vlog of that. So I've been home, got dressed up in my togs and loaded all the PA up, driven up to London, done a performance, driven all the way back, And it's still light, so I thought I'm going to crack on with the garden. It's a mad time.